Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we explore the fascinating stories of the natural world. I'm your host, David, and I'm excited to share today's tale with you. Imagine strolling through a park in Washington, D.C., and coming across a troop of monkeys with brilliant orange fur and long, twiggy fingers. These weren't just any monkeys, they were golden lion tamarins, an endangered species native to Brazil's Atlantic forest. In the early 1990s, the Smithsonian's National Zoo released these tamarins into a part of their grounds that connected to Rock Creek Park, giving them the freedom to roam and learn how to survive in a more natural environment. But this wasn't just a fun experiment, it was actually a training program designed to prepare the tamarins for release back into the wild. The story of the golden lion tamarin conservation effort is one of trial and error, perseverance, and ultimately, success. After years of struggling to breed the tamarins in captivity, scientists finally figured out that these primates are typically monogamous, with males and females pairing up exclusively. This breakthrough led to a successful breeding program, and eventually, the release of captive-born tamarins back into their native Brazil. The results were astonishing. A 2023 census found over 4,800 wild tamarins in Brazil, with more than 2,500 descended from the reintroduced pioneers. But what's even more fascinating is how scientists have come to realize the importance of considering animal behavior when trying to save a species. By studying the tamarin's social structures, learning patterns, and adaptability, conservationists can develop more effective strategies for releasing animals back into the wild. As we continue to explore the natural world, we're reminded that every species has its own unique story to tell, and that by listening to these stories, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the complex web of life that surrounds us. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David. Today, we're exploring some fascinating stories from the natural world. As we dive into our middle segment, let's travel to the Arabian Peninsula, where a remarkable discovery has been made. Researchers have uncovered dozens of ancient cheetah skeletons and dehydrated bodies preserved in caves, where the species hasn't been spotted for decades. The fastest land animal on the planet, cheetahs once roamed across large tracts of Africa and South Asia. However, they've lost over 90% of their territory due to habitat loss, prey depletion, conflicts with humans, and the pet trade. The last cheetahs on the Arabian Peninsula disappeared in the 1970s, leaving behind only their legacy. In 2022 and 2023, a team of researchers led by Ahmed Al-Bou conducted a wildlife survey in a network of underground caves in northern Saudi Arabia. They found preserved cheetah remains, including 54 skeletons and 7 mummies, set and desiccated by the desert's extreme aridity. The animals likely fell into the caves and were unable to escape. The researchers used carbon dating on several remains, discovering that the cats range from only a century old to over 4,200 years old. They also took genetic samples and compiled the full genomes of 2 cheetah skeletons and one of the mummies. One of these cats was closely related to Asiatic cheetahs, thought to be the only subspecies once found on the peninsula. But surprisingly, the other 2 were genetically allied with cheetahs from northwestern Africa. This discovery gives researchers and conservation managers a second gene pool to seed any reintroduction effort in the region. When bringing back species to habitats where they'd been extinguished, it's ideal to use populations that might have adaptations to local conditions. The Northwest African cheetahs might be adequately related to the ancient Arabian cats to have some of those crucial adaptations. However, both modern subspecies are also critically endangered, and relocating cheetahs from these already tiny, struggling populations has the potential to cause new problems for the donor pools. It requires more data, but further genetic analyses could help identify particularly helpful traits when selecting donor cheetahs. As we consider the possibilities of rewilding and conservation efforts, it's essential to approach these initiatives with caution and careful planning. The story of the Arabian Peninsula's ancient cheetahs serves as a reminder of the importance of preserving our natural heritage and protecting endangered species. Welcome back to Nature Walk. Today, we've been exploring the fascinating world of telomeres and the complex mechanisms that govern their behavior. As we conclude our journey, let's take a closer look at the remarkable findings of a recent study on telomerase recruitment and end protection. Imagine a delicate balance of proteins working together to safeguard the integrity of our chromosomes. At the heart of this process lies the Shelterin complex, a group of 6 proteins that cooperate to protect telomeres from unwanted DNA repair activities. But how do these proteins work together to recruit telomerase, the enzyme responsible for lengthening telomeres? Researchers have made a groundbreaking discovery, revealing that independent components of the Shelterin complex play distinct roles in controlling telomerase recruitment and end protection. This finding has significant implications for our understanding of telomere maintenance and its impact on human health. As we delve into the details of this study, we find that the protein TPP1 plays a crucial role in recruiting telomerase to telomerase, while another protein, TRF2, is responsible for protecting the ends of chromosomes from DNA repair activities. This division of labor ensures that telomeres are properly maintained, preventing premature shortening and potential cellular aging. The study's authors have shed new light on the intricate mechanisms governing telomere behavior, highlighting the importance of continued research into this complex and fascinating field. As we continue to explore the natural world, we're reminded of the awe-inspiring complexity of the human body and the incredible processes that occur within us every day. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep exploring your natural world.